What if I told you there's a book that can save you years of confusion in the music industry? Honestly, I wish I had this when I was starting out. Today I'm talking about How to Make It in the New Music Business by Ari Herstand and why I think every independent artist should read it. Growing up in Greece, especially back then with basically no internet, there was no real access to how the music business actually works. It was all word of mouth. Make a demo, find a label, you'll make it. And that's just not reality. So for me, it was a lot of trial and error. Years of trying to figure things out on my own. That's why this book is amazing, because it connected the dots. It gave me clarity on things I wish I understood way earlier. So, who is Ari? Ari Herstand is not just an author, he's an independent artist and an entrepreneur who actually built his career without relying on the traditional system. And that's what I really like. This book is not theory, it's real world, practical knowledge from someone who's done it before. This book is basically a full blueprint for building a modern music career. Let me break it down in a simple way. Mindset and being an artist today. He starts with mindset, and this is important. You're not just a musician anymore, you're building a business. This is exactly what I was talking for years. Since you start selling a product, which is your music, you're a business. Once you understand that, everything else starts making more sense. Copyrights, publishing, and royalties. This is one of the most valuable parts. He explains the difference between masters and publishing, royalties, and how money actually flows. Things like PROs, ASCAP, and BMI, stuff a lot of artists don't fully understand. For me, this was eye-opening, because you realize how easy it is to lose money if you don't know it. Branding and artist identity. It's about your story, your message, your audience. Why should people care about your music? And I've seen this myself. Great music is not enough if people don't connect with who you are. Streaming and platforms. He breaks down platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube, how they work and how playlists work, and how artists actually make money. And the truth is, streaming alone is not enough. Now, releasing music the right way. This part is super practical. Instead of just dropping albums, he explains why consistent releases, like singles, build momentum. Keep your audience hooked. I've personally started thinking more this way, treating every release like an event instead of just putting music out. Marketing and social media. He talks about using Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube in a smart way. How Meta app is important for running ads. Content, consistency, building real fans, not just views. And this is something I'm still working on every day too. Touring and live shows. He goes into how to start playing shows, grow into touring, and actually make money doing it. Something he mentions in this chapter, and I never thought about it, is to build a mailing list. For me, live shows have always been one of the most powerful ways to build a real connection with people. Building your team, managers, labels, publicists, when you actually need them and when you don't. This is huge because a lot of artists rush into deals too early, and I've definitely seen that happen. Now, making money as an artist, streaming, merch, touring, licensing, multiple income streams. This changed my perspective a lot because you stop relying on just one thing. A lot of people think that touring and live shows is the only way to make money, but there are other ways to make money, and he explains it in this chapter. If you are wondering why you should buy it, well, my opinion is if you're serious about your music, you should read this book, because talent alone is not enough anymore. Understanding the business gives you control, and honestly, peace of mind. And if you like the book, I highly recommend checking out Ari's online academy. He takes you step by step and keeps updating it as the industry changes, which is super important because the business evolves constantly. I've personally tried 5 of his courses and I love the way he explains everything. It's so easy to keep track of your career with his help. Plus, it actually works. You have to invest time and money, but name a business that it doesn't. If you've read the book, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't, go check it out. It might completely change how you see your music career. Before I go, just to be clear, this video is not sponsored by Ari Tech Academy or Ari Herstand. I made this because I really got a lot of value from this book, and I want more musicians to discover it and understand how the business actually works. Also, some of the links below are affiliate links. They don't cost you anything, but they help support the channel and allow me to keep making these videos. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep on rocking.